Now when you start to drive, that's when they start discussing with driver. Then go they bring gist. Then go tell you, even tap yourself. They want to draw your attention. When they drive, I hope you are getting what I'm saying. So now distraction is one major factor that causes a lot of things causes distraction. Even hanging bead, this rosary now in front of that in center mirror, it can cause distraction. I hope we are getting it. So as a driver, all those things you remove it. Are we communicating? Then you can also see the activities going on the road. Some men again, no one know the look at women. I hope we are getting it. So that one thing that do you know there is a lady now that they are deporting from Italy? Have you heard of it?
No.
One black lady, she's elegant and very beautiful. So she will dress elegantly and she'll be moving on the street like this in Italy. She'll be doing that their catwalk. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
That they are going to deport her now that she's distracting people. If you finish now, Google it, just Google it, you will see it. They are going to deport, very beautiful and truly. Some men will even be standing with their girl. The way she passed, before you know they go, they follow her without even. So that kind of person, they're supposed to arrest her for the trial. So distraction, please take note of that. So distraction.
Carry children in front, like front seat.
Front seat, please. It is not allowed for you to carry a child in the front seat. It's not allowed. The children should sit at the back seat. Because look at what used to happen sometimes. If there is an impact, a child is sitting at the back seat, then that back, at the back of the seat now, it has cushion. They will just hit it and still remain in the seat. What if they are in the front? They are not wearing seat belt now. They can now walk through the windscreen now. God forbid. I hope you are understanding. So please take note of that. So that's very, very good. Please, thank you so much for bringing that one distraction.
Making phone calls, right?
Making phone call is also distraction. Please avoid making phone call while driving. It's against the law. If you want to drive, please park and drive. I hope you are getting it. Another one again that happened. One day I went, because my first car I bought it from Funtua. So on my way from Funtua, I branched Kaduna State to tell one of my mentor that I bought car. Do you know what he advised me? He said, if you are driving on the road, please sit at the driver's seat there. He said that if you are driving on the road, look at what he told me. If I'm driving on the road, as a new driver, all of you are going to experience it. Please, what's your name? Abdulaziz. Now, not everybody knows that you are learning how to drive now. You cannot carry mic now and be telling everybody. But if you are driving now, if they see you, say, it's Abdulaziz, you say, you go forget saying they drive. So even if you are driving, somebody just hold your steering and face your front and wave the person. If it is necessary for you to see the person, park. Nobody say you can't turn your face. That was how he did. He just found himself in the roundabout. This what they call this control that usually put inside the roundabout. He just found himself inside. As he turned his head, the great Isa. I hope he gets it. So please take note of that. A lot of factors like that we cannot mention all. So let us move to mechanical factors. I told you mechanical factor is what? 20. Now brake failure. Whenever drivers hear brake failure, they panic. Brake failure is not an issue after this lecture. Now you don't even be thinking about it because it's easy to control. Are we communicating? Brake failure, you just match your brake. Most of the times, brake failure will give you signal. You match car here before, you stop here. You match them today again, come stop here. No, you match and you stop here. You're not supposed to know, say, there is something wrong with, so you go and check your brake immediately. But there are other ones they call, what do you call itself? ABS, automatic braking system, that used to, all modern cars have this ABS. It used to assist the brake to stabilize during skidding, which we are going to discuss skidding. So if you match your brake, you could just stop like that. You don't go do like this before you stop. That's the essence of that ABS. And it's electrical. An electrical failure can come without giving you warning. Overheat now can just cut the fuse. Finish, brake don't fail with that. So anytime you step on your brake and you didn't feel anything, don't panic. The first thing you do, press hazard light. hazard light that all the fabricators will be blinking to notify other road users that there is problem with this car. So please, if you see anybody with hazard light as a driver, give them space, because there is a problem at that time. Once they on that hazard light, they are immune to hitting your car without repairing it too. Yes, that's the only thing. That's the only way to warn other road users now. Please excuse me. Are we communicating? So once that is done, then there are so many methods. If you are using manual, you are in gear 5 when the brake fails, so you now return it to 4. I told you, the higher the speed, the higher the gear selected, the lower the speed, the lower the gear selected. So as you are reducing the gears now, the speed will be reducing, because that time your brake is not working. Then if it is automatic, all you need to do is just to remove your leg from the accelerator and bring it to neutral. Automatic, you bring it to neutral. As you are reducing that of manual, you are going to use your handbrake, but look at how you use it. See my hand. If you draw it up at once, your car will be turning on you. Those people, you see them doing something, that's what they used to do. They will draw their handbrake up, they will not be able to turn their car. So you just, as you drag it up, before you know it, your car will stop now. Am I communicating? Then after all those things, there's what they call, then there is no option, you must hit something. I want to teach you how to hit something. I hope you are getting it. You are going like this now on the road now. You see, please don't ever take the option of head-on collision. You are going like you want to hit something, please don't even think of that lane. Now only the lane when you dey follow. Am I communicating? For instance, now if Abdulaziz please come. If Abdulaziz is going like this now, and I now push him like this, we go the same direction. What if he's coming like this and me and him now use force? Am I communicating? So please take note of that. Don't do head-on collision. Then if you are going and anything, whether it's trailer or anything that you now need to hit, don't hit them straight, hit them at angle. See what you want to hit now, you dodge it and use this side of your boot to hit the back. If you slow down, know that already the accident don't happen, but at least you want to save life now.
Minimizing it.
Yeah, you are minimizing the impact. Am I communicating? Then please, because you have to select from between the devil and the deep blue. One day I told one guy that if you see a trailer going and you see river, what will you do? He said that he will dive into the river. I now ask him why. He said because he can swim. He said, if you can swim, other people in the car can they swim? Because you think you can swim. Please always, and that is why you should not drink, and you should, because if your brain is alert, that's when you come up with sound judgment at that very short time. Am I communicating? And then to avoid all those things, and to be able to do all this that I'm talking about, to be able to do it, you must ensure that, look at that building there. If you're only 100 kilometers per hour, from here now you now intend to stop, the safest place you are going to stop is that building. That's if you stop anything before that building now, it can somersault. Can you see? So that is why you have to give distance very well between yourself and the car in your front. And anytime you see me on journey, you only see me on the road, only me. You know, they see motor from my front and motor from my back. You know why? Because I move at my own speed. I know they follow person, and if somebody won't come follow me, I will give him a chance make him pass. I hope we are getting it. Because of anything that happen, you'll be able to navigate your way to safety. But if you are too clumsy, you are too close to a car, you now hit a car. I hope we are getting it. So brake failure now. I've explained to you about that brake failure now. Several things that you need to do to bring it down. Then lighting points. Lighting points is very important too in a car. One of it is brake light that causes accident is brake light. You know, brake, anytime a vehicle is at your front, at the back of the car there's a red light. Like if the person step on the brake, that red light will on, indicating that the person is slowing down. So if somebody if his brake light is not good now, you will not know that he's slowing down. That one too can make it to go and hit the person. Are we communicating? So that is for other cars, but for you now, things that you're supposed to consider to avoid accidents with this light, using this factor, lighting. One, headlamp. Ensure that your headlamp is okay, is good. Yes, now. if your headlamp is not good. And then in the night, please, if you are driving in a road that coming like this, not our normal road, now where other vehicles are coming, don't on your full beam. Just put on your normal headlight. Normal headlight is not bright like that, because if you on your full beam, you blind the other person now. So if the other person too on their full beam, Nigerians need to retaliate, say, since you know what make I see, you need to know go see, go on the two of you, like before you know you can collide. So please don't do that. You can too blind too blindness, you can just flash him. But if you flash him, whether he on off his light or you do not dim his light, you don't care. Look at, as you are driving like this, by the shoulder of the road like this, shoulder like this of the road, there is usually yellow line. Shoulder, that's boundary of yourself now, the bush or the gutter. There's usually a yellow line. Then in Abuja, they put some reflective object like this on the ground that it will be blinking for you to know that that's the boundary. If you cross it now, you enter bush. So in the night, when somebody is now blinded you, all you need to do is just to be looking at that light. As long as you have not crossed it, you will know that you are still within the road. Am I communicating at all? Yes. So if there is a yellow line, you also be looking at that yellow line, because your light will still be able to show you that yellow line. But you cannot see any other place, but that place, your little light, the light from your car will still be shining it. But don't retaliate by on your head beam. Please don't do it. Are we communicating? Then, but it's still good for you to use the head full beam if you are driving in the night when another car is not coming, so that you can see the road brighter. Then if you see another car coming again, you dim it after the car pass again. Am I communicating? So please take note of that. Therefore, you have to take care of that your light, ensure that it's working properly. Then there's what they call reverse light. Have you heard of reverse light? Reverse light, if you put your gear in reverse, the light will on at the back. It's usually white, indicating that that car is coming back. You now, you may be parked in a car park like this now. A vehicle is in your front, you are sitting in your car. The person may not know something I want to tell you now. The person may not know that he has put his car in reverse. It used to happen in golf cars. Do you know golf cars? Golf cars. See, normal gear system, you see it like this. Manual gear system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is the reverse, but inside golf, reverse is where gear 1 is. But if you want to put the gear 1, if you want to put it in reverse, you hold this one, push it down, and put it in gear 1. That's the reverse. Normally, if you just take it there, it will enter reverse now. I mean gear 1. But if you now want to put it in reverse, you press this one down before you still put it in reverse in gear 1. That's the reverse now. So because of constant doing it now, one day maybe the rubber have worn out now. So sometimes you put it in you think you put it in reverse, sorry, in gear 1, but you now enter reverse. Am I communicating? It is the driver behind you that I will now say, I see this light. You will now quickly horn now to the person to know, say, na reverse you want do. If you know, no say you will just down say half front in face. Am I really communicating? Even now that you are a driver, if you are moving where cars are, all these cars are parked like this, and you see that reverse light now, you know say you could shift. But before now, you go think say since the motor face front, now front you won't go. It killed one very powerful